This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribe button. Let's get right into the news. All right. So Adam22 and Bootleg Kev sit down and they talk about the infamous cream pie scene. And Adam said, well, there's certain things in that industry that you have no control of, like the finish. And then Brick Baby's in there. I'm like, wait a minute, is Brick Baby like a permanent fixture on Adam22's No Jumper now? What's going on out here? Oh my gosh, Brick Baby came out of nowhere and a couple of years ago, and now he's the gangster disciple of LA. It's getting, oh my gosh, things are just out of control out here. We have a bunch of characters in the rap scene that we've never even heard of before. Please name me a Brick Baby song or anything. Just came out of nowhere. And also his stories don't align. Like he's like, yo, I was partying with BMF with zoo animals and everything. It's like, bro, no, you weren't. Like that was not happening. Then we got YNW Melly, the blowing the kisses in court. Whatever prayer he was doing worked because he did get a mistrial. Now his mom says, I don't know if this is true. She says only 3 jurors wanted guilty. The rest were not guilty. I'm not gonna trust what his mom's saying because of course she's gonna be biased. I have to look that up. I didn't, I'm just going off of what I just saw on the net, but I'll update you on that later. I'm gonna find out because I'm like, really? Like there was that much like doubt there. Like I don't know. That prosecutor did suck though, I'm gonna tell you. Because there was a lot of evidence to work with, but they were allowing them to like say, well, it could mean that, it could mean this. And when you start saying stuff like that, it's like, oh, so you guys aren't sure. But like, who did it? Because like, is the blame? See, if the blame shifts on YNW Portland now, right? Because one of them did it, right? Who else is out there at 4 a.m? They left in a car, and then these 2 survived. If the blame shifts on YNW Portland, is he going to speak? Is he going to talk? We'll see. Little Baby can't sell his concerts out. Now, Joe Budden says Rolling Loud and going on tours with other big artists got these artists thinking they can sell out arenas. I'd have to say, a little bit, it's been a minute. Like, I remember how much hate I got when Little Baby's last album came out, and I was like, this is trash. Because how are you going to follow that up with the album you dropped in 2020? That album was full of just heat rocks, like, and then he dropped this one with nothing on it. Like, there wasn't even really one single to run with, And even after the album he dropped in 2020, he was on like little songs here and there with Drake that were going, and then all of a sudden he dropped that pile of garbage. I mean, it was full of like him trying to be, I don't know, it was fillers, So Little Baby's got to go back to the drawing board. I think he got he drank the Kool-Aid too much, He was even dissing Migos and stuff the past couple years, Come on, man. Like, this is the group that if they didn't get on, you would have never been on, because QCP wouldn't have been able to put the whole, all his clout behind you. Let's see. Ralo goes hard at Boosie. Says it must be a whole who can be the lamest in the world contest going on that I don't know about. Because these guys are going to a straight HOE-ish. He's talking about Boosie. Boosie's talking too much. Boosie and Ralo was doing this before he went to jail. He wasn't doing what Boosie was doing, but he was doing too many interviews where he was trying to prove that he is about that life. He was like, yeah, we got a place in the Bluffs, and I was moving this much and this. He was what it was like, bro, you're gonna go to jail, bro. And he did go to jail, because he was talking too much about his criminal activities that he did not so long before that, and I remember they even took one interview down because he was talking so much, and I think he learned his lesson from that. But Boosie is just commenting on everything. He's trying to be like the, he talks about who's a snitch and who's not right away. He gives a heartfelt opinion. Meanwhile, this guy is catching gun charges left and right like it's candy, and it's like, it's starting to be goofy, like, I'll never get how rappers get in the game and get in more trouble, and this has been going on forever. Beanie Siegel was doing it. Remember Beanie Siegel got famous and got out the Philly, the hard parts of Philly, and got in more trouble, people have been doing this forever. It happens more so now, I think, than just because there's more weight. First of all, there's more rappers. Let's just be honest. There's about 100 times more rappers. So, and most of them, I don't know their names anymore. That's how you'd have to be up all night doing homework to know all these rappers' names. I mean, it's really just too much, and some of them are just created by labels. Labels will find rappers that are kind of there, and they'll put the building behind them, put them on a few festivals, and a few people know them, and now they're in the news. It's like, this guy hasn't done enough. I can't name a song. I should be able to name one song. That's how we got Trippie Redd and Tekashi. Like, you can't lose if you got the Grangers behind you. Elliot Grange and his father, Lucian Grange, is the head of Universal. They're going to be able to pull strings. You might like Trippie Redd. I'm just saying, this is how we got them. Those guys can pull strings and get them on playlists and this and that. And, before you knew it, these guys were known in the music industry. Like, Tekashi's not like a real artist, like, as we can see. He's just he's very he got his fame off of controversy. He had a few songs. He can't make any songs anymore, though. I'm gonna be honest, like, it ain't the same. He shouldn't have taken, when he came out of jail, even if he didn't sell a ton, he should have kept going, because that was bad to take all that time off. It allowed people to be like, nah, I'm good. I mean, the way he has to do hype things now, like Kodak Black was shocking, but it's not going to be as shocking next time. That's about it. This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Appreciate you all.